There we go, I think it worked.
Oh, yeah.
Hello? Hello? Is it working? I had to close OBS and start it over. I think it was OBS, because the internet never disconnected. Whoops, oh god, I just opened the streaming window to be huge. Blow into the cartridge, says Boots of Quit. Is it working? Can you guys see me? Hello? God. The crab army heard Vap and attacked the connection. All hope is lost. I can almost hear her in the chat. Delete system 32. Can you see me? Twitch crashed for everyone, but I can see you now, Vap. Oh, interesting. People kept using the bot and then the stream say silly stuff since he left. Post that you can see me if you can see me. Vap is bad. I mean back. Okay, yes, you guys can see me. Okay, great, sweet, thank you. Alright, everything's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All good. She lives now, I can see Vape. Thought you died. I'm visible! God. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. We still can't hear you. You can't hear me? Are you serious? You're messing with me. Well, I mean, that doesn't even make sense. How could you be responding to me if you could hear me? Modal, you're the worst! You can't hear me? Most useful question ever asked. Try these nuts, says Andesite. Thank you, I will. I'll sample a little smackerel of those nuts. I'm falling apart. Okay. This clown has a Sigalith, the strongest Pokemon in this game, so I'm just gonna switch out to Cannoli. It's Cannoli time. Let me just put a quick post on my Twitter saying that the stream is back up in case we lost anybody. Twitch went down for a moment, but we're back, baby. Tweet. There we go. Okay, cool. All good. Everything's fine. It's fine. Good lord. Never a dull moment. I was gonna use Foul Play, but I don't think Sigalith has a good attack stat, so... This Air Cutter took out half of my health with one fell swoop, but that's okay, because I took them out with one little chomp. Cannoli gets all the juice, and Harlequin Pat. Losing is uncool! No, you're cool, he says. Shay says, did I miss the clown fight? No, every fight with me is a clown fight, Shay. Don't worry about it. Let's get TM81X Scissor. This is a dope TM, but I don't think anyone on our current party can learn it. Let's take a look and see, just in case. Maybe I could just give a big pair of scissors to somebody. Oh, Athena actually can learn it. Okay, this is a great move to have just as like a variety. I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace. Well, let me check and see what Athena's stats are like. Make sure she's not a better special attacker than attacker. Athena's playing with scissors now, of course. She's running with scissors. Her attack stat is a little better than her special attack, so I think that's fine. There's no need to have Water Pulse and Razor Shell. We're just going to keep Razor Shell and replace Water Pulse with X Scissor. And that way, if she's up against a Dark-type Pokemon or a Psychic-type Pokemon, she will have a little bit more coverage. X-Files. Hey, Black Sea Cabot! Okay, perfect. There we are. As long as she's not running, says Fee. Oh. Well, of course she's running. Okay, let's go heal in a minute. It's another Deerling. I just love jumping on these Deerlings. Oh yeah, and it hurts grass types. That's right, let's try it out! Let's get aggressive. Yes, yes, yes. Kill, kill, kill. I'm just gonna jump down on this deer from space and crush it with my scissors. A soothing aroma washes through the area. It's the aroma of blood. And then we're gonna use Cut. Parker Island says breaking the back of tiny wild animals. Deerling tried to use Jump Kick, missed, kept going and crashed, and then fainted. Wow. I've been there before, man. Let's go ahead and get healed up. The soothing aroma of death. RIP! Man, that's good to know if we run into a shiny Deerling, we will be, aware that it has Jump Kick and can really screw itself up. It really kicked its own head and knocked itself out. Have you guys ever... Here's a question. Here's a question for the chat. Have you guys ever fainted? Have you ever knocked yourself out? Imagine a Gmod person psychicking themselves into a wall and dying. I have fainted once before when I had a fever, and thankfully we had a big bag of cat litter, just happened to have a big bag of cat litter just on the floor in the hallway, so when I fell, I landed on the bag of cat litter, so I didn't get hurt. He says every night, Shay says in real life, yes. Whoops, there goes Nike. Shroomish says I've been choked out. You've been choked out, Shroomish? No way. I mean, taking a nap is just fainting with extra steps. Only 2 short blackouts. Fainted multiple times due to low blood pressure, being still for too long. Oh yeah, that's the worst feeling. The first time I fainted, I had a really bad head rush and fell into a massive metal PC chair we had. Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. Ours is back in the military, you're lucky if you don't pass out at least once in your career. That's right, because you have to frickin' stand at attention until your blood doesn't go where it's supposed to. That's the scientific term. I know Bulldoze is gonna hit Athena, but I'm feeling aggressive right now. I'm close to fainting every time I get a needle, but I don't think I've ever fainted. Ooh, that's not fun. Not a needle person, huh? Blade Tiger says to Shroomish, like, voluntarily choked out, or whoops, I knocked out Athena! And I didn't even knock out the Zeb streak I was trying to do. Moto says I've been knocked out with anesthesia, but you know this. It sounds so ominous when you put it that way. Hello, friends forever. Whoops. The automod did not like that you said the word put, Shroomish. I want you to know that was the word that the automod highlighted was put. So maybe stop putting dirty words like put in my chat. You put for the last time. Oh boy. That's scary, Togemus. Let's see, guy put me in a chokehold once during water polo practice because I made a joke about him, blacked out and woke up under the water. Whoa! That is not great. The freaking dada when Pokemon is low on health is enough to give someone a heart attack. Poot! I'm so sorry, says Shroomish. Shay says I fainted falling off a bike I lost control of, and once from bonking my big head on a door frame that was way too low. Oh no! Gosh, you're not super tall, right? I mean, I'm not very tall either, so I'm not, like, being rude about it. But gosh, that really must have been a low door frame. Shroomish going back in time to throat drop him. Why are you sharing this on stream, says Shay? It's okay, I'm short too. It's fine. Parker says, have you ever had a moment where you wish you were fainted by something? Yes, I have occasionally been so sick or hurt that I wished I would just kind of pass out for a little bit, for sure. Schumer says, thanks, Togemus. He felt really bad about it, though. That's okay, we can still throat chop him, just for fun. Shay says, hello, I'm getting bullied for being short? I'm sorry. How tall is everyone? Put your heights in the chat. You're doing what Tal is and dragging me down with you. Yeah, I'm doing the crab bucket thing right now. It's okay, Shay, I'll report her to Twitch, says Fee. Fun fact, allowing the message temporarily puts these terms on the whitelist. Oh my god. Athena wants to learn retaliate. We're not going to allow that. Togemus says, I am 5'3". Shay says, don't put your heights in the chat. Ma is 6 foot. Fee is 12 foot. Love all the major Pokemon names in the chat while I'm here with generic human name 712. I do like that. Modal says 3'5". Modal confirmed for Gnome. Kiwi says I'm 5'10". Art is 5'8", almost 5'9". Blacksea Cabot is 5'10". Shroomish is 5'11". Friends Forever says, what's your favorite Pokemon? Doesn't matter if you say all of them. My favorite Pokemon is Ho-Oh. What is your favorite Pokemon? Let's see. I am 5'5" or 5'4", depending on how you wanna measure me. It comes out differently every time. I will eat your lawn shavings, says Modal. Well, it's not gonna make you taller. If you're below 5 foot, you're a Pokemon, says Art. The only person I'm taller than is Togemus, I think. Drakami says 2'7". All of them, says Friends Forever. Good answer. Parker says, has there ever been a moment during these streams where you got distracted at a Pokemon evolve and had to go back to another save? Thankfully, not. I have tried very hard to focus when Pokemon are evolving in this stream and not balls it up. I've been very paranoid that's gonna happen. Fee says, no, but we're working on it really hard. Today I had to count all the milks at my job and I had to climb on the first shelf to see the top one. Yeah, we have 2 pressure cookers in this house. One, I think, I can't remember what the story was, but we ended up with 2 pressure cookers. It's not important. And there's no place to put them, but we have to use them pretty often for cooking, so we put them on top of the fridge. But the problem is that I can't really, like, reach on top of the fridge, so anytime I need to, like, put something away or take down a pressure cooker or whatever, I have to, like, go get a stool, which is so embarrassing for me. So half the time I just leave them on the counter because I don't want to have to go get a stool. It's okay, that no pressure. Pressure cookers are bombs that cook rice nicely, pretty much. Please give us the backstory of 2 pressure cookers. It's not that interesting. In fact, it's not interesting at all. We just have them. Whoops, there goes Nike. Oops, oops, oops. I'm sorry, Nike. Need to know for the official Fab Wiki. The Vicky. You're not even that short, says Philip. I'm not, but things are just not built for me. Things are built for someone who on average is, like, decently taller. Let's use foul play! It's time to get foul. Wow, that didn't do plump. Jack, that's the word I was looking for. That didn't do jack. Oh, welcome back from the orthodontist, Rick Bryan. Alright, at least Cannoli leveled up. Vap.exe has stopped working. Hi, Jay Koopa. Keep seeing this ad for the power pressure cooker on TV. Every time I think to myself, do non-grandmas still use pressure cookers? Yes. There's a type of pressure cooker right now that's very popular. A brand. And I can't remember what it's called, but we have 2 of them. Art says, I'm 5 foot 8.5, which might as well be 5'9". Granted, I'm always wearing shoes, which makes me 5 foot 10.5. Might as well be 5'11". Come on! In conclusion, I'm 6 foot. That's just good math. Flip says it's good that your fridge is large so it can contain lots of food. You're right, because there are 4 of us. We are very hungry. Togemus says, me and my friends are literally talking about pressure cookers right now, not even kidding. Wow, what's the consensus? The Ninja Foodie? No, I don't think so. Also, hi Bubblejet Vaporeon. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like a pressure cooker, but it's also a slow cooker, and it's called... We need a Reddit for Vap. Oh god, no. Height doesn't matter, tell me the height of your computer tower. I'd say it's about like 13 or 14 inches tall. It's not super tall. It's a gaming computer. Not that I ever do gaming on this computer, but interesting, says Fee. So I was hoping to do some like grinding in this grass, but it's really not going well, as you guys have seen. What is this if not gaming? I guess this is, I mean, sure, this is an instant pot. Yes, yes, Bootsakoi, that's it, instant pot. We have 2 instant pots and all the bits and bobbits that come with instant pots. Where am I going? What am I doing? There we go. Here's the entryway. Time to fight another clown. Need a gaming pressure cooker. Record Vap's tower size for the wiki. My friend showed me the instant bot she's buying. I want one despite not having counter space. I love raised walkways. Balancing is fun, so I come here to play. Pretty sure Instant Pot is a brand of noodle cup. That doesn't count as pressure cooking. No Vappy's a sub, leave him alone. Oh man, what are we talking about right now? I've completely lost the plot. Who are we talking about? Why are we talking about? Tinamo is just an electric type, right? Let's switch. Hang on. Cinnabon. We're talking about all your secrets. That's fine. Pressure cooker that's half pressure cooker, half knockoff poorly made gaming device that totally has 9,000 games loaded on it. Yes, what are those called? A plug and play. A plug and play pressure cooker. Can you imagine? Still more useful than the juice row. KFC made a console with a built-in warmer for chicken. Man, KFC has really been going hard lately. Overclock your meals. The sound effect isn't pleasant. Oh, the charge beam one that's like... It's very weird, right? It's not like a sound they used a lot in this game either. Man, I'm sweaty. Sound effect that comes from your Game Boy when you rip your game out. Oh man. Sweating. It would be fun to do. I used to have a lot of like... Not a lot. I used to have a couple of like really janky Game Boy Color games. Like I had like a Babe the Pig Game Boy Color game. I had a like a Lego Girls game. Not Lego. Duplo? Playmobil. I had a Playmobil like girls game that was like about like a girl who has to find like the fairy gems. It's like a platformer. I was really bad at it and never beat it, but I used to play it a lot, and it would be fun to do. Thanks for following Vaporeon616, and also Bubblejet Vaporeon. I missed the notification the first time. It would be fun to do like a one-day, like 3 or 4 hour stream where I just play one of these old, kind of awful Game Boy Color games. I have a lot of nostalgia for them. We are at Twist Mountain. Alright, so we've just finished the dungeon that is Chargestone Cave, and we're about to jump into another one. Watch out for wild Pokemon, the game helpfully instructs. It's Sharon! Back. Since we both hold the jet badge now, let's see which one of us is stronger. Oh yeah, you're gonna get your dunk handed to you. Let's go. Sweating, gotta get the headband on. Do you have the Shrek fighting game for Game Boy Color? I don't, but what I do have, my beloved roommate Clay, a couple years ago, bought me... Oh man, I've gotta find this now. I'm trying to think where it is. My beloved roommate bought me a official Shrek Game Boy Advance. I don't even remember what game is on it, but it works and everything, and I really would like to play something for you guys on the Shrek Game Boy Advance. Let me see if I can find it, because he bought it for me, like, oh gosh, my life has changed so much the last couple years. Like 2.5 years ago, I was living in the spare bedroom at my brother's house, and working at like a coffee shop that sold comic books, which was pretty dope, but I did not make a lot of money. I was living in the spare room at my brother's house, and my friend Clay was living in the other spare room at my brother's house for like a couple weeks. Like all of his earthly possessions were just jammed into this bedroom, and all of mine were jammed into my bedroom, and we shared this bathroom, and my cat lived in there, and she hated him, and it was a weird period of life where nothing was settled or comfortable in any way. And that's when he bought me this Shrek Game Boy Advance. And so I had to pack it when we moved, and I don't know where it ended up, but I'm gonna make a dedicated effort to look for the Shrek Game Boy Advance so I can show it off to you guys, because it's a pretty cool piece of merch. Next stream, babe, for the Game Boy Color. First Game Boy Color game was Tom and Jerry, Mega Bloks. KFC makes a gaming console. What's McDonald's gonna do? Get a G Fuel sponsorship. G Fuel McDonald's Sprite flavor. Don't give them ideas! The good old days, and they'd make a video game out of literally any licensed property. You should do Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown. Is that a game? There's a Shrek Game Boy Advance, there really is. The Game Boy Advance SP Shrek Edition. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, they're gonna use Servine. Where did he even get a Servine? I haven't seen a Servine so far. Oh my god, I'm thinking of Carnivine. I'm being stupid. It's a starter Pokemon. My brain's full of Shrek. Every time I hear music in this game, I think of the memes they put a compilation of people dancing. Yes! GBAs have layers. He's always had one. Sorry, I was thinking of Carnivine. I was like, how did he get a Carnivine? That's not even from this game. Tyrion says, man, I miss playing Gen 4. I mean Gen 5. Yeah, that's why I picked this up. There's a lot of good things about this generation, and it's been a long time since I've really dove into it. Dive in? Dove. Since I've dived into it. What's the past tense? Servine Shrek super slammed you. You made me think Gen 4 by saying Carnivine, right? It's confusing. Liepard. We're gonna keep Cannoli out here. Croaker says, I love Gen 23 with all 99 billion Pokemon. Can you be strong even if you lose? Is winning everything? God, Sharon, I don't know. Get a therapist, man. This isn't my problem. There's a whole lot of goodly speaking going on. Dive in, says Shroomish. Every character in this game just uses me as like a sounding board for their clown ideas. Jeez. Can I post a screenshot of the Shrek fighting game so you can see how freaky it looks? Please! Nothing would make me happier. Post it! Divent, says Kiwi. Man, oh, come on. Cinnabon got owned. Alright, it's Athena time. Look at the rivals in this, and Black 2 and White 2 just need therapy. Oh my god, this screenshot! I feel like I need to back up from my screen. Oh, Donkey. Donkey, are you okay? Donkey, have you been hitting the ketamine a little hard lately? Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like it. No. Bad. Oh god. No, your stream froze. That's scary, says Togemus. I imagine a Pokemon game where the text is replaced with everything we say in chat. Oh god, that Shrek face, man. Looks like a bootleg. What in the name of Arceus is that? Oh, it's rough. Shrek's face that looks like it should be an emote. We do have a Shrek emote, but it's not that one. Mine's nice and cute compared to that one. That was a fine Pokemon battle. I'm happy to see you're both growing as trainers. Hi, Alder. What's your price for a Vap pixel art of that face? So Alder just jumped off a cliff. Well, if it isn't the champion Alder, I'm weak, so I lost. And honestly, it bothers me when you do call it a fine battle despite that. Oh, honestly, Sharon, get a grip. Just accept the compliment without the stinging remark, you cuck. I've asked you this before, but what do you plan to do after becoming strong? Well, if I get strong and become a champion, that'll be the reason for my existence. I want to prove I'm really living. You remind me of Marshall. Of course, having something you want to become, I read that wrong, is important. What's even more important is what you do with your newfound power. Anyway, take this. It's Surf! I definitely didn't look at a walkthrough to see if I was getting Surf soon. I really wanted it. If you use the move Surf, you can travel over water. I shall see you again, young trainers. Don't forget about the needs of the Pokemon at your side. They need a McDonald's 24-piece chicken nugget. What I do with my power? I don't know that answer yet. First, I want to become a stronger trainer so everyone will acknowledge that power. Vap, next time I'll win. Show don't tell, Sharon. Show don't tell. Alright, let's go heal up. Whoops! Alright, well, I guess we're doing some more battling. I love this part, says Tyrion. You cucklet. Alder just jumps off a cliff, no problem. It's only a fine battle if I win, says Shroomish. Sharon, for God's sake, save it for B. Maybe you'll be as strong as me when you're Alder. Whoops, this is not a battle I want to be in. Lexi says, do you have an HM slave? I don't. I was kind of using Ducklet, but Ducklet is holding Pokerus for us right now. We got Pokerus in the last session. I need to blow my nose. 1 second. Mont says, you're bullying that 15-year-old so hard. Tyrion says, Gen 5 is my favorite gen. Wish Gen 6 would give more time to be worked on. Yeah, I do love Gen 6, but they were really in a rush. Kalos had so much potential. Pokerus sounds so bad, but it's good. You got Pokerus organically? I did! I got Pokerus organically from battling a wild Pokemon. It was very exciting. If I'm sick with Pokerus. Show the tissue, you coward! God, Fee, I feel like an official Twitch mod is gonna, like, come in here and be like, Fee, we need to talk to you. Is everything okay at home? Pokerus is 3 times rarer than a shiny. I know, and yet all I want is a shiny. I'm gonna spend a little more time in the doubles grass, because I really want to find a shiny. Mecha says, you know, if it's 3 times rarer, yeah, that means we're gonna get it. Disclaimer, I'm joking, unless? No, you're joking, there's no unless. You should hit the shiny counter 3 times. A wild Among Us. God, it sure is. Imagine Pokemon makes your Pokemon stronger, but you throw the Pokemon out of their ball and they flop on the floor, foaming at the mouth. Yeah, it makes them stronger through, rabies-like violence. Yes, ma'am, Sisfy. God. I've gotten Pokerus maybe 4 or 5 times in my, my storied legend of playing Pokemon. Shiny countered a -1. But I've gotten many shinies, more than 20. So I think Pokerus indeed is much rarer in my experience. But shinies are a lot more fun. Oh, Cubchoo's so cute. Shinies greater, says Modal. Flame Burst! Kiwi's got 1 and 1. Wow, it's very balanced. Very pleasing. So now that I actually want to run into 2 Pokemon at once, I'm only running into 1 at once. It's like the game can hear me. Mecha says, now I remember getting Pokerus in Gold, was so worried because it was pre-internet. Oh gosh, yeah. My first shiny was a shiny Spinarak in Gold version. And, I fully just didn't understand what I had. I was very excited to have it. You know, I caught it on, like, the first route you could catch Spinarak on, like, very early in the game. And it's like purple and it has a very dramatic sparkle effect. So I remember spending a long time looking at my Spinarak and then looking at the Pokedex entry, which is green, and just kind of being like, man, what's going on here? I don't understand what I've got. But I think I sort of must have understood on some level that it was a good thing, because I didn't get rid of it or anything. I kept it for the whole game, but shinies nuts. Gotten Pokeros 3 separate times playing Gen 5, only seen a shiny on Gen 5. Shroomish 3 slow 5 me. That broke my brain a little. 3 slow 5 me. Come on, Watchog, get the heck out of here. Let's use Fire Blast, why not? And X-Scissor, just for fun. Arceus of Pokerus destroys the universe in a rabies-fueled rage. Rabies nuts. First shiny was a Drowsy in silver. Ooh, that's a good shiny. Copy my stat changes. We'll use X-Scissor. And almost got Cinnabon up to the next level. First shiny was either a Butterfree or a Magikarp. Ooh, those are both great shinies as well. I'm very lucky. Alright, Watchog is down and out. And we are down and up. Cinnabon grew to level 38, which is swell, and Athena's almost there. Gyarados at the Lake of Rage. It doesn't count! Okay, first shiny was Misdreavus. Oh, that's also a great one. It's like green, right? What's the most disappointing shiny you guys have ever gotten? Pretty sure I told the story. Mine was a Rattata got accidentally biking into the grass while trying to hatch a shiny Sentra. I do remember that story. Don't think I've ever gotten a natural shiny, says Parker. Oh, it'll happen to you. It's very fun when it happens. Mott says it's more yellow and gold. Oh, interesting. Togema says I was hundreds of eggs in and I even went don't be shiny when the battle started. You can't escape your fate. Had a shiny Caterpie, in retrospect lots of shinies in Gen 2. Interesting, I wonder why. They made it green later. Hoppip and Crystal was dumb. First shiny. It's also green, right? Most disappointing shiny is when I got stuck with shiny Lopunny named Buneert. Buneert. Oh, its name was Buneary, got it. Okay, I thought you were saying its name was a typo, which is funnier. Next time I get a Buneary, I'm gonna name it Buneert. Oh, it'll happen to you, Blade Tiger. The only shiny I ever got was doing those 100% totally get a shiny or I'll freaking die YouTube tutorial videos. Shiny I ran into was Girder. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks bad. That's not a good shiny at all. Let's use Fly on Fungus and Revenge on the Watchog. Used Super Fang, which will bring my HP down to half. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Girder family. Just not really feeling it. We'll move on in just a minute, by the way. I know I said I wanted to get through as much stuff as possible today. And we will. I just really wanted to do a little bit of grinding, but Neert knows what you did. This is adorable, says Vosta. Hello, Vosta. Thank you. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Vrabs? You can get unlimited shinies by interacting with the 4th gym leader 700 times. Starting Town Pokemon Center nurse 40 times, the leader over again, and if you do it wrong, you have to start over. They added shinies to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I just felt like, wow, really devaluing Celebi from the future, huh? Everything I do is devaluing Celebi from the future. Oh man, okay, let's go ahead and heal up, and then we'll move on to Mount Twisties. Celebi's nuts. Oh, Modal. You just never miss a beat, do ya? It's really impressive. Celebi from the future was lit. She sure was. Man, that was a good game. Someday we'll play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game on stream. Okay, we're going north. Voss says, who are all the fun characters on the left? Thanks for asking. Those are audience members from people in the chat who have donated money to the stream in order to have their characters put in the audience. And actually, I'm glad you asked that because next week I am going to have more room in the audience. I'm going to make some little adjustments, so there should be like 3 more slots, I think. So if you have been sadly waiting for a slot and there's no room for you, next week will be the time to do it. And it's just a simple donation you can do via PayPal. So hopefully I'll have that all set up for you guys next week. Let's see. Still mad Gen 7 didn't get a PMD game. Found a Pokemon Edition character randomizer, actually. Ooh, Running into the first full odds shiny Spear on Fire Red, and then a Pidgey in Heart Gold. Oh man. Yeah, I got a lot of them in Heart Gold. Is that so? Says Modal. Would love to join the audience, but I need to watch my money right now. Very understandable, boss. Compress the audience. I don't think I'm gonna need to compress it. I think I've got a way to make this work. Watch it go into Vap's account, JK. Watch it turn into full cinema audience in 5 months. Man, this Boldor has a really gnarly defense. Oh, this is not going well for me. Did it use Iron Defense while I was reading the chat? It must have. Alright, Athena, don't give up. You're very strong. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Power Gem is a fun little sound effect. War. Choppies. And Boldor is out. Well, Boldor's Cry just straight up sounds like normal rocks. And Girder, which will actually be a much better matchup for our sweet, sweet Nike. Oh yeah, now that it's, I guess you guys can't really see my calendar as well as you used to be able to. I'll point the thing down. It is August, and apparently it's Sobble August. So there's Sobble on the calendar. Let's see, where was the camera before? It was like right there. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Anyway, happy Sobble... happy Sawgust, everybody. I'll have a PMD game that combines a story like the Explorers series with the stuff you can do in Gates to Infinity with your team members. That would be really fun. Yeah, I really hope they continue the PMD series. Sawgust. Sobble. Should have saved it to be Sobtember. Oh, that's pretty good. You conquered a B-list mountain. That B-lister is me. Okay. Whatever you say, bud. Ah yes, the soggiest August. Alright, it's time to go in. Togami says I need to play the rest of the PMDs. Been on my mind a lot, because I love the first one. They are a lot of fun. They definitely vary a little bit in quality, but none of them are bad. It's Clay! Oh, Vap. What a surprise, seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. Two of you seem to be a bit more rugged than last time I saw you. A little bit, anyway. Is that so? By the by, you folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all that trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we've got no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do but wait for them to move. So, spoilers, if you haven't played this game before, the location of Team Plasma, they've literally built a castle underneath the Pokemon League. So they're hiding under a rock in a very literal sense. Not much to do but wait for them to move. Anyhow, this is none of your concern. Squirts like the two of you should just be enjoying traveling with your Pokemon. Twist Mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you just see it yourself instead of listening to me yammer. Be seeing you, Sprouts. Feel free to train yourselves in my mountain for as long as you like. Your mountain? Do you own this? I thought he was gonna get us involved in all that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it. I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. Bye. Definitely play PMD Sky. I feel like the first one. Yeah, Sky is great. Inspecting Twist Mountain. It's a euphemism. Imagine building a castle under the actual government. Haha, you're short. Would love to see the zoning map of that city. Building a castle under the League sounds like a huge Minecraft prank. It really does. Give me a second, I need to stretch my back. Standing desk is good, but you definitely need to stretch sometimes. Makes your bones a little crunchy. Oh god, Fee, redeem stretchies time. Thanks, Fee. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go into the Twisty Town. Whoops. Still barely understand the story of Gen 5. Are they legit like boomers who want their old government? Had to cover you for that illegal stretch. I mean, the story is basically that there's a society of people who think that maybe it's bad that we love Pokemon. Thanks for redeeming Hydrate. Snow is amazing. It's like a clean slate for the world. Gen 5 was the first game that made it seem like the Pokemon League had actual political pull. Yeah, it's very true. Did it under the League because the League is basically just a sports thing. Pokemon superiority. So I don't remember. I think Mount Twist does look different in the winter, so it's kind of fun that we get to see it right now, of all times. Here's a revive. And there is a Stardust hidden in this cliff. Oh yeah, that's right, I can run down here, huh? So I want to say we can find Bayardic around here. Bayardic is a Pokemon that, oh, I think we can only run around here when it's winter. I think this is the only time that the snow is so thick that we can just kind of dash around, which is fun. So Bayardic, I used to think its name was pronounced Beartic, which I really didn't like. But there's the Arctic in Bayardic, so. Very true, Tyrion, very true. There's a hidden item right here. Sports League having political sway in the nation's affairs. Sounds like more American commentary. It's not? It isn't? Yeah, no, it's Bayardic. Why is the snow yellow here? Who peed? The snow is yellow, right? It's not just me. Look at it. It's Beartic? Really? Why would they do that to me? That's what I need to know. That's a lot of bits. Okay, so I can't get to whatever item is there. I don't know which of these doors to go in. What do you guys think? There's so many. Well, I guess first things first, I'm gonna go up and get whatever's up here. Oh, this is a doctor. Hello. During a long journey, you'll be happy if you meet a doctor. If you can win against me, I'll make Pokemon happy. If you just hydrated, you're not fooling anyone. In every Pokemon game, a child becomes the leader of the government. That's what you get for the go pee from Hamtaro. It's payback. He's scolding me like we didn't all just say that. Doesn't Arctic or Arctos literally mean bear? So Bayardic is just called Bear Bear. I'm gonna continue to pronounce it Bayardic because I don't like Beartic. That hamster on the other side of the class never forgot. Hate that doctors are like, hi, you need help? I'm gonna beat you up. It's pretty funny, right? Again, maybe a commentary, since this game is based on the US, a commentary on the healthcare system here. With my neck injury the last couple months, I've really had an up-close and personal look at the way the healthcare system works here. And I've got good health insurance, too. I pay out the butt for my health insurance, and boy, it has been an interesting journey, to say the very least, just trying to get this stuff taken care of, so... What a country we've got. A Bayardic loads Bolter with religious intent. You'll need help when I'm done with you, Sisfy. Just American doctors. Dr. Hank sent out Musharna. I'm gonna use X-Scissor. It's time to attack this beautiful hippo with some scissors. What do you think of that? It's super effective, but it barely did anything. Yeah, Musharna is pretty bulky. Ooh, ouch. I really am gonna need a doctor by the time they're done with me. Alright, it's cannoli o'clock. Tyrion says I'm diabetic. Insulin's about 10 times the cost here as it is in Norway. Yeah, it's really bad in the US, right? It's, pretty ridiculous how much money it costs to get something that's relatively cheap to produce. Dr. Hank making the snow stink, says Modal. And there's Dr. Hank. Your team's very healthy. Let me just fix them up a little bit. Yeah, I wonder who hurt them, Dr. Hank. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Don't evolve, don't evolve, don't evolve. Whew. Took my hand off the B button for a second to adjust the camera. I got nervous. After a Pokemon battle, let them recover slowly. Tyrion says I could fly to Norway, get a bunch of insulin, have a vacation, come back, and it would cost less. I've read that before. It is absurd. We're really just kind of winging it in this country, aren't we? Let's see. I'm gonna switch to having Eris in the next slot up, so that she can level soon. And I want to see what's in this cave. It's the Doctor Cave. What do we got? Who we got? It's a Cubchoo. It would be fun to get a shiny Cubchoo. They're a nice purple color. I do like that. So, those of you who are really into mechanics and stuff, remind me, is this the generation where they introduced the feature that if you're running in the grass or whatever, you're more likely to run into wild Pokemon? I don't remember which game it was that introduced that, but it seems like it's this one, because I think when I run, I do tend to find more Pokemon, so... Oh, it's a dude. Hi. We've trained by doing physical work. Our attacks are powerful. Togemis says, I think it's been around since RSE. The feature. Rick Bryan says, this is nice. I have no water. The waterworks people never notified us. Oh no, is your water turned off? Lotus says, I think it was Fire Red. That's been around since Gen 3. The waterworks people only tell you when the water works. You should be complaining about the water don't works, people. Dude. I want to work for the water don't works company. You used a rock slide, which did just too much damage. Very hurtful. Don't like it. Almost knocked it out. Let's try doing revenge. Used home claws, thank goodness. I don't think I could take another rock slide. And revenge. Yeah, sorry they turned off the water. That's seriously annoying. I remember when I was living in Oakland going to school, I lived in this little tiny studio apartment, and it seemed like every couple months they had to turn off the water to work on the pipes in the building. And it was always very annoying, because they would just be like, well, it's off today, and hopefully it'll be back tomorrow. So I had to like plan my showers around it. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to Eris in the front. Eris in the front, in the front. When it comes back on, it will be brown, says Fee. Exactly. We got a pee-pee up. Fee and I ever tell you about when we got to our hotel in London for a nice romantic night getaway and the water was shut off? No! That is uncool. I hope they at least gave you some kind of discount. That is pretty ridiculous. Nothing more romantic than not being able to wash your face or hands. It came up not long later, says Togemus. Good. Alright, pretty cheap in general because of all the maintenance. They didn't tell us though. Yeah, it seems like an important thing to mention. Whoops, I'm on top of an item. We got an elixir. Stopped by to drop our stuff off. Oh, I see. Okay. So I think there's supposed to be girders in this mountain? Or timbers, maybe? And it's kind of surprising me we haven't seen one yet. I thought that maybe Cubchoo is more common in the winter. I think that's the case. The wild Pokemon change here depending on when you visit. Well, I do want this item. It's a nugget! Wow. And a revive. This cave is just chock full of goodies. Goodies nuts. Alright, we'll go at this door. Oh man, I'm getting all twisted up. Really is Mount Twist, huh? We got an Ether. Revivi. Miss the seasons mechanic. Yeah, the seasons are nice. I do like them. There's something about it that's very pleasing. They did a good job with it. The Feasons, says Muddle. No, it's a dude. Twist Mountain changes every season, and this old man changes in every battle. Well, we're all changing all the time, aren't we, old man? Oh, to be an old man standing in a cave under a pile of dirt, saying that you change constantly. Whoops, this is a bad matchup. Okay, Eris, this is not for you, my friend. I think this would be a cannoli battle. That's very true, Tyrion. If I wasn't trying to get through as much kind of content as possible in this stream, I would spend some time just wandering around doing all the surfing we need to do. There's a lot of places we can now fly to and do some surfing to get items and get access to a couple areas, but I think I'm going to save it for the next time we stream. We'll just kick it off with doing a bunch of surfing. I'll go pick up my ducklet so we can surf around. Oh man, this is going to take forever. Come on, Boldore, you're the worst. Time to bulldoze this Boldore. Rock slide once again. I think there's a place right by your hometown where you can surf and get access to like a whole ocean route. I think it's the place that you catch like Frillish and Alomomola and all those other cool water types. Or at least you can. I'm not saying it's the only place. Okay, it's Boulder time. I guess we'll use Athena. No? Yeah, alright, that's fine. I don't know what we're hearing right now. Alright, go Athena, go! Worker Rob sent out Boulder. Hopefully we can do a little more damage before it uses Iron Defense. Choppies! Tyrion says this gen added most of my favorite Pokemon. There's some really good ones in this gen. There's like some weird ones that I think are a little more like, yeah, I don't know why you put this in here, but overall there's a lot of winners. A lot of like timeless designs. Alright, Boulder is out. And, oh no, he has another Boulder! Man, you're the worst! Worker Rob, you do not change with every battle. That was misleading. Maybe just openly a lie. This At least he used Power Gem instead of Iron Defense. Such a liar, says Togemus. Maybe he uses his Bulldors in different orders. Maybe that's what he was saying. Not that I would notice, they all kind of look the same to me, but I'm not a Bulldor expert. Go easy on a grown-up, he says. Alright, man. This old man likes winter. Snow on Twist Mountain has an indescribable beauty. You could describe it. Ice cream Pokemon are based on fallen icicles with snow piled on top. Yeah, it's a very pleasing design. I like them. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of milk to Cannoli so he feels better. Pick up the item that is here. We have a lot of Stardust and Nuggets to sell when we hit the next town. And the next town has a really cool soundtrack to it, so I'm looking forward to that. So I think we're supposed to go to the right, but I'm gonna go to the left. Everyone screams it's just ice cream, but it's more than that. So much more. We all scream for ice cream. I love Vanilla, says Togemus. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of the ice cream Pokemon. I think they're cool. Everyone who wants to fight. Everyone who wants to fight me, do it. I'll win. You won't, says Fee. Yeah, I feel like now that we've all revealed our heights in the chat, it's harder to make threats like that. Hello. At work we do our best. That's my Pokemon's way of life. Jen wanted a little orb for a Pokemon. They've no right to complain about Vanillix. Togemus says me, who's literally stronger than Fee. Cinch says, to be fair, I've never seen an icicle with snow on top of it before. I'm 12 foot tall, you nerd. I'll bite your legs, says Modal. Cinch says, that's the first time I've heard this theory. Yeah, it's the first time I've heard it too, but it makes sense. It does look like a little icicle. I just really love soft serve, so I'm fine with anything that's soft serve themed. Lay it on me. What could be better than that? Let's use Bulldoze. Saw it and immediately thought of ice cream. Why do you hate ice cream? Ice cream's the best. He says not a Pokemon of... I mean... God, I'm getting tired. He says not a fan of Pokemon that look like things, unless they're robots or whatever. And yet Fee is engaged to me, a Pokemon that looks like a thing, the thing being an egg. Clefkey funny, says Mod Elegy. Yeah, I'm a little more with Mod Elegy on this. I like when Pokemon look like anything. Not a Pokemon of fans that look like things. Part of it's based on ice cream. Have you ever been somewhere with hard winters? You know what I mean by the icicle design. Yeah, makes sense to me. Eggs are from nature though. Well, really everything's from nature. People are not separate from nature. So, I mean, man-made objects are just tools made by a natural thing. It makes sense. Words mean things, but not here. Comic showed a naked Vanillite once. That's against Twitch terms of service. Alright, we're getting real tired of these Excadrills, but we knocked another one out. We are almost up to level 40, which is pretty exciting in an NFE playthrough. We've really made a pretty fee of modding that. Do 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 do. Never mind. It's gonna take too much time and I don't care. Oh god, but be good. Tisk tisk. Let's see. Oh, it's a lady. Hello. Yeah, I'll keep Eris out front, that's fine. I would delete it if I could, Citricami. So would I, says Fee. Can you not delete your own comments in Twitch? I want to know how the fighting Pokemon feel. That's why I fight too. Screenshot for safekeeping, says Modal. See? You can't just cancel me. You'd all get cancelled. None of you are free of sin. God. We can use acrobatics. Hello, AMA Anthro, or Ama Anthro? Fee says if I could delete my own comments, I'd have none left. And we'd all sleep a little easier. Oh, I forgot Eris has the Rocky helmet. That's really helpful. Because this throw is just absolutely body slamming us. Ouch. Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you, says Kiwi. Ain't that the truth? Throw continues to use body slam and destroy itself against my little construction helmet. Oh, I just love the mental image of Eris wearing the little construction helmet. When I lose, I cry with my Pokemon. That's me, a battle girl. Good for you, dude. Switch into, I don't know, Cinnabon, I guess, since we keep running into so many ice types. Where's our only mod, Groon, when we need them? Groon is working. Groon got a real job. That isn't hanging out with us nerds. If you can believe that. There's an item here, but I don't want to fight this guy. When I'm surrounded by rocks, my spirit goes up. Oh man. There's speech too, but barely seen. Yeah, they've got work to do. Solution is making me a mod. You wish, Fee. You've got guts to say that after what you just posted. So I can delete my inappropriate comments. Yeah, Alright, it's time to bite this bat. Bat used Calm Mind to try and recover from being bitten by a monkey. Tyrion says, I don't want to fight this guy, you say, as you instantly start fighting him. I know! It's sad. You sound like a cowboy sheriff seeing me roll up to town. You've got guts saying that around here, Fee. After what you've done. He's gonna send out another Boldor! I'm so happy! Aw man, don't bite the bat! Using Calm Mind is impossible here. Hiker Daryl, you're the worst. You and your stupid Boldor. Alright, let's use one of my 10 million hyper potions. We've got to get out of Twist Mountain before this stream ends. We have to. Oh yeah, you know what? To get through this slog, let's go ahead and look at some of my search history here. I said I would do that today. Let's see if we have any little gems from when I was ill and my brain was full of sand. Alright, we've got some from today. We've got, how far away is the moon? How far away is the moon to scale? How far away is moon from Earth? Moon from Earth distance. RV with fireplace, car with fireplace. Why fireplace in car? Fireplace in RV. Black-throated bush tit. KitchenAid stand mixer. San Diego KitchenAid stand mixer. Bermuda Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Lyrics. Bermuda Bahama song. Who by? Bermuda Bahama lyrics meaning. Oh man. Let's see. What else do I have here? My brother and me. 36 key terms for describing taste. How to describe taste. Fancy foods, complex foods, fancy taste words. Edith Thompson, execution. Kabutops moves. My brother and me. Horse racing terminology. Horse race late horse? Horse late in race. Word. What is... Okay, so what I was trying to figure out with the horse thing was I was trying to figure out what... when a horse... So in a lot of sports, if they do a false start or they start late, there's a word for it. So I was trying to figure out if there's a word in horse racing for when you start late. There's not, but I spent a long time trying to figure it out. Fireplace in car, because apparently one of my roommate's coworkers got a fireplace in their car. You're planning to move to the moon in an RV, but your budget's lower to car. Kokomo by the Beach Boys! I did figure it out. Were you looking for hidden meaning in that song? Yeah, I was! I admire your bravery, Vaps, as andesite. I am skipping the other things that I'm searching that I wouldn't want to read on chat, to be clear. This is not, I'm not reading everything that's here. That would be very bold indeed. Oh boy, did I fight this guy? Snow is amazing, clean slate for the world, blah blah, I care about you, whatever, let's move on. Fireplace and car, that's an engine. Okay, let's look at some more search history. Let's see. Well, let me get out of here first, actually. I need to go up here. I care about you, Sisfy. How many bits for the full search history? Buddy, you can't pay me enough bits to read my full search history. Being with Pokemon is natural. Having a Pokemon battle is natural. Why don't we test whether that's true? I don't like this girl. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Expired Dayquil. Expired Dayquil safe? Expired Dayquil, can eat. Water park, Labor Day. Gastrointestinal side effects of NSAIDs. I was taking a lot of ibuprofen. Famous Roman emperors. Medications that cause constipation. Sublime definition. What does sublime mean? Sublime meaning. LeBron, Space Jam 2. LeBron, Space Jam 2. Real kids? Zendaya. Zendaya rolls. Zendaya, Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2. Thigh muscles, thigh muscles, thigh muscles, thigh muscles, muscles and thighs. What muscles and thighs? Oh my god. What else do we have in here? I'm skipping all the stuff that was like stuff I just searched when I was sick trying to learn about my symptoms, by the way. Water Park, Labor Day, Expired Dayquil. I care about you 5 bits. When you read every trainer dialogue, it hits home how much nonsense they say, right? Thought you said you weren't gonna read those. Vaps is modal. Thigh muscles. Muscles and thighs. I was trying to learn about the anatomy of your thigh muscles because I had a muscle in my leg that was hurting and I wanted to know which one it was. I have excuses. Words for taste. Hog heaven. Hog heaven meaning. Dinosaur hunter. Oh, Turok Dinosaur Hunter walkthrough. My roommate set up their N64 and has been playing terrible old games on it. And one of them was Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Oh boy. Let's see. Yoga cat pose. Yoga cobra. Cat pose yoga. Best yoga pose. Breakfast. We are happy to be with our Pokemon, that's why we have battles. If my Pokemon don't want to fight, I quit being a trainer because there are lots of other things I can do with my Pokemon. I'm leaving right now. I need an adult. Bye, bye, bye. This is only slightly less cursed than when someone started reading Alpha Sigma male fanfic of Party. Breakfast! Oh man. Acetaminophen. How much caffeine in a cup of coffee? Average male height. D&D. How big are Goliaths? Goliath size. San Diego COVID. Friendship between Achilles and Patroclus. Achilles Patroclus gay? Achilles Patroclus epic friendship. I swear I was trying to find a specific like statue that was called like Achilles and Patroclus friendship or something. There was a reason for that. What Hades fanfics have you been reading? None, leave me alone. Oh man, really good friends, says Fee. The ultimate friends. I know which one you're talking about. It's extremely, you know, says Togemus. Should have asked Heavy. Oh man. The Adventure Zone. Bingus. Bingus. Who is Bingus? Bingus Art. Adventure Zone Bingus. How long does a bad cold last? Expired NyQuil. Oh boy, now we're really getting into some deep cut stuff here. Are you guys ready for this? Boing boing baggies. Boing boing baggies meaning. Boing boing baggies sports? What is boing boing baggies? Boing boing baggies origins. Boing boing baggies license plate. Okay, so for context, my roommate saw... I think it was a tire cover, you know, like on the backs of Jeeps. It's not another drink, no. It was a tire cover on the back of like a car that was like from some kind of sports team, I think. And it said like Boing Boing Baggies or something like that. And we were trying to figure out what on earth is Boing Boing Baggies. And what we found out was that, here, let me pull it up. I want to read this to you guys. Boing Boing Baggies. There is a, West Bromwich Albion fans. I'm going to baggies.com, which you should go to, BAGGIES, if you want to really go into a, like a time travel to the past. Because they've got Boing News, Boing Market, Boing Reports, Boing Features, Baggies Worldwide. Basically, there's this rugby team, I think, or something like that. Here it is. Why are West Brom called the Baggies? They spent much of their recent history hopscotching between England's two top tiers. Their mascot was once a man dressed as a combi boiler. Don't know what that is. Frank Skinner and Adrian Chiles. Don't know who those people are. Go and watch them together. We're talking, of course, about West Bromwich Albion, the Midlands outfit who can never seem to settle on either the Premier League or the Championship for long enough. But where does their less orthodox nickname come from? Why do West Brom fans call their team the Baggies, or even the Boing Boing Baggies? Where does the baggies come from? Not, as it happens, because of their particularly baggy shorts they wore during their glory years at the end of the 19th century. Every team had those, of course. In fact, there are a good few possible explanations as to where the baggies derives. One theory is that after settling at the Hawthorns in 1900, their stadium initially had only 2 entrances, one behind each goal, so gatekeepers would collect the spectators' monies in their bags. Crowds would shout, "Here comes the bag man," which later spawned the Baggies title. Oh man. Anyway, let's skip ahead. Why are West Brom called the Boing Boing Baggies? Again, there's some debate to be had about why. Instead of cheering and hugging your nearest and dearest in delight when they score, West Brom fans bounce up and down and shout Boing Boing repeatedly. British people don't deserve rights. It's not because of the recent bouncing between the two top leagues, nor is it due to the fact the club was formed at George Salter's Spring Works in West Bromwich. The story goes they caught wind. Oh man, this is just, there's nothing here. It's nothing. This article goes on and on and on, and they never say why they're called the Boing Boing Baggies. And I read like 4 different articles the other night when I was searching the Boing Boing Baggies, and just couldn't get an answer. Baggies nuts, says Modal. I'm from the UK, I've never heard that. This is funny, says Spee. I know about the boiler. Boing Boing Baggies. Frank Skinner was on Taskmaster. It says, big does Bruno Mars's gay energy. There's just, right? There's nothing. These last 5 minutes of one big bag of nothing. So anyway, don't know what Boing Boing Baggies is all about. Oh god, I'm exhausted. Let's see, what else do we have in the search history? Searching. Man, there's just too much like boring medical stuff in here. All or nothing Tumblr post, all or nothing Tumblr Kickstarter. All or nothing bad? Oh man. Tabby Manx cat, Tabby Manx cat tail, Tabby Manx cat? Can Manx cats have tails? Words for saliva. What words for saliva? Describe saliva. It never rains, but it pours. Basketball 4-point shot? Question mark? Thin-horned sheep. Oh man. Old people visor. Old people wear visor. Visor son, old people. Oh, I'm falling apart here. California redwoods. Man, I'm having to skip a lot of medical stuff. Let's see. That might be just about everything since I was so sick. The forbidden 4-point shot. So someone in this chat has to be a basketball fan, right? Ice Cube has invented the 4-point shot, is what I've been told by my basketball-loving roommate. There is a 4-point shot, but only in Ice Cube's basketball, which is different from normie basketball. Man, my team looks like trash right now. I need to heal. Let's see. Just gonna use some juice here. If anyone referred to them as the Boing Boing Baggies, they would get lynched. A big boing 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 bag of nothing. Love the bluntness of your questions. Saliva. It never rains, but it pours. The forbidden 4-point shot. You sound like an AI trying to sound human. Hope your medical stuff is like, neck hurty, why neck hurty? That's pretty... That's pretty much what it's like. Modal says, I've never heard of this in my life. Well, I have no choice but to trust my roommate, who is a huge basketball fan. It'd be cool if shots from before halfway were 4 points. I think it's something like that. You guys will have to look it up and tell me more, but Philip says, I have a question now. Why are they called the Boing Boing Baggies? We spent a while reading about it and never got a good answer. Man, I've got some embarrassing stuff in here that I really cannot read. Stay crunchy song. Stay crunchy meaning. Crunchy meaning? What is crunchy? Stay crunchy. Horned parakeet. Can parakeets have horns? Horned parakeet pictures. Dare America. Is Dare still America? I think I was trying to say, is the DARE program still functional in the US of A? Because I saw some people raising money for DARE outside of the grocery store and was like, is this still real? How many bits to read the embarrassing ones? Oh, Shroomish, you're gonna have to pay me cold hard cash to get me to read the embarrassing ones. I'm not doing it for anything less than like 20 bucks. Oh man, don't actually give me 20 bucks though, I'm not doing it. You can't make me, if they're too embarrassing. Cold car crash! Cold car crash. Is Dare still America? Yes, I do mean the Ronald Jenkins song, Stay Crunchy. I was in the car with my roommate and they were like, man, I had to stop listening to this one Pandora station because no matter what, it just kept playing the song Stay Crunchy by Ronald Jenkins. I was like, man, that's the fakest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't think you have the name right. But it turns out, when I searched it, the song is indeed called Stay Crunchy by Ronald Jenkins. Which is extremely, like, it sounds like a bit from like Parks and Rec or something. Is Dare part of America? Dare isn't my America. The podcast you're wrong about has a good episode about Dare. Oh, interesting. Oh, there we go. Now we've made it into the right part. Okay, so this is... I believe we can catch Cryogonal here, which I don't know why we would, but we could if we wanted to. And also, if we have an Eevee, we can evolve it into a Glaceon by touching this cold rock. I'm just gonna run around in here for a minute. It's a cold rock covered with ice. Touching it could make you freeze. Oh boy. Let's see. The spoink spoink spoinkies. Unique to Fireball 3 or 4-point zones on a circle 30 feet. Whoops, the chat scrolled up. One is in the midline of the court, the other two are 40 degrees away. To score 4 points, a player's foot must be touching any part of a circle. I remember Dare traumatizing me as a kid because a cop who came in to talk about it said if we were ever seen with the smallest trace of drugs, we would be jailed forever. Piggies! How many kids became furries because of Dare? It is a good song, I agree, Delta. Hasn't the Dare program been found to do more harm than good? As far as I understand, yes. Tyrion says I became a furry because of Elder Scrolls having hot cat people and lizard people, let's be real. Search for what the... Tal posted a couple of their own search histories in here. We've got searched for what the fuckulent, searched for eyes emoji, visited head mirror Wikipedia, searched for Dr. Forehead head mirror. We did search for that last night because I couldn't, yeah, that makes sense. That's true, Cryogonal can't evolve, but I don't think we're gonna be using Cryogonal because gosh, what a wild Pokemon. I do want to run into one, though. I'd like to see one. Vaps is Text Eclipse. Hi, Text. Oh, boy. Let's see. Department store. What is department store? Department store definition. Marijuana-induced psychosis. Sue the T-Rex. T-Rex Sue model. T-Rex feathers? Drive sober, not wrong way. Don't ruin lives. Sign, San Diego. Our softest sheets. What is heathered cashmere? Heathered cashmere. Soft sheets. Heather. Whoops! I just left the room. My bad. Cryogonal can learn to track despite not being able to properly use it. I mean, it makes sense to be super into like a ugly snowflake man. Me too, says Spee. Oh man. Let's see. Cervical anatomy. I just search a lot of like human anatomy stuff. I don't know. Cake stand. What is a cake stand? Olympics, shirtless oily man! I straight up can't defend that one. If you guys watch the Olympics opening ceremony, there's a guy who every year comes out covered in oil. He's absolutely shredded, and he comes out with no shirt on and just showboats super hard. You should look up Olympics shirtless oily man if you want to have a good time. His name is Pita I'm gonna butcher this last name. Taufa Tofua. And he is hot. Check that out. He's very nice too. Let's see. Next search, how to perform self-surgery. A cake stand is like a keg stand, but with cake. That sounds awesome. Oh god, what did you clip, Delta? I'm scared. No. Drinks that end with et. Patrick, we have technology. Gilbert dive bars, ramen, swimming pool, hot chocolate jacuzzi. It's on the Olympics since 2016, not every year. He's from Tonga. Yes, that's right. He's done a lot of fundraising and stuff for like sports programs for kids in this country, which is very cool. Let's see. Olympic theme song. Simone Biles. USA Olympic outfit history. USA Olympic outfit bad. Oh, Fluffy clipped it, of course. Of course he did. Virgin Islands flag. Bhutan flag. Zimbabwe flag. Subway tuna. Subway tuna real tuna? Big tuna sandwich mystery. Okay, we're not finding any cryogonals in here. I'm leaving. That's my band name. Sophie. Oh my god. Lil Nas, industry, baby lyrics. Lil Nas. Lyrics. My brother, and me. Cuban El Pepper substitute. Ed Sheeran? Seared chicken. How to sear chicken? Best Blue Apron recipes. Dunkachino. Don't make me tap the sign. Don't make me tap the sign meme. 10 tips for better bird watching. Better bird watching. Blizzard lawsuit. Riot Games lawsuit. Palm cockatoo. Latios. Latias. Do horses' ears pop on airplanes? Now we're getting into stuff that I've done on stream. Names for triplets. Pets. Name for triplets. Unique triplet names. J.K. Rowling plumbing tweet. Oh, how do I get out of here? I'm stuck in Twist Mountain forever. Oh, we're getting all caught up. Okay, we might be caught up here. I did not solve the tuna sandwich mystery. You made a great joke about J.K. Rowling. I'm not gonna show the tissue, you weirdo! This is my private tissue. It's only for me. Togemus is gonna kill you. Okay, you know what? I am pulling up a walkthrough. I'll admit it. I'm pulling up a walkthrough. Pokemon White Twist Mountain walkthrough, because I do not know which door to go through, and I'm tired of Boldore. I don't want to see another Boldore in my entire life. How do I get out of here? Show me a map. Ugh! IGN is trying to give me a text guide for how to leave Twist Mountain. Eat my whole butt, IGN. The layout of Twist Mountain changes drastically depending on if it's winter or not. Oh, great. Our guide is written for players not in winter, but can be followed by players in winter, too. No, thank you. I just want to leave. How do I leave? Please. Glaceon fans will want to bring their Eevee to the icy rock. Okay, exit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. From the doctor, head up and climb the snowflow until you reach the northmost point of the area, then go right, hugging the north wall into the cave at the end. Inside, turn right, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Head up from the doctor, climb the snowflow until you reach the northmost point, then go right and enter the cave at the end. Okay, dope. We need to talk to the doctor anyways, so... there you are. Doctor time. Philip says we're seeing more Google searches being created in real time. This is why Twist Mountain in winter is a mess. See, it's not, these are not, like, my computer searches. They're searches from, whoops, there's an item here. They're searches from my phone, so they're unique to, like, Vap on the fly, you know? This is why Twist Mountain in winter is a mess. Text, what is this? 19987. No! Straight path outside of winter, but in winter it's a maze. Yeah, Vap on the fly, TM. Oh boy, it's almost time to end this stream and I'm still stuck in Twisty Town. I really want to get out of here, so I'm gonna push it a little bit longer so I can exit this place. I think this is the right way to go. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Desktop app more wise than phone app? That sounds like a search by itself, doesn't it? Yes, I do think desktop VAP is a little more wise than phone VAP. Is this... Oh god, it's so twisty in here. I'm really feeling it, says Modal. I wish it was less twisty in here. I want to use a repel so I can get out of here faster, but you'll never get shinies if you use repels all the time. You have to own up, you know? You have to deal with it. Okay, here's the ace trainer we're supposed to battle. This guy's gonna be pretty tough. Originally, Pokemon lived in the natural world. It's good to train Pokemon in nature, blah blah blah. Alright, let's rumble. Modal, says Fee. Ace Trainer Jordan. Wow. Oh hey, that's nice. He's leading with a Pokemon that's weak to my first Pokemon. Where do they live now then, says Cinch. Right? That's what I want to know. What's he talking about? All these Pokemon are right here in the natural world. A very strong hit on Krokorok. Love that. And then he's going to send out Clang, which I believe is a Steel and Electric type. So we're going to switch to my Fire type so we can crisp it up. And I believe, according to the walkthrough, his last Pokemon is a Palpitoad. So we'll just have to feel that one out. This Palpitoad is definitely a weak spot for me to battle. Do not have a lot of moves that, Oh, there's a big squirrel in the yard right now. Big fat one. Oh, he just ran away. Dang it. Well, he was there. Shout out to Andesite. Squirrel fan. No, it's Charge Beam! I believe you, says Togemus. Thank you. Wow. Okay, there goes Clang. And then we need to switch out for Palp of Toad. Squirrel! That's exactly right, Andesite. I guess Nike is the best for this. Not really much is best for this. Alright, there's Palp of Toad. We're gonna use... You know what, let's use Workup! I haven't used Workup in a while, why not? Just feels right. We're already going over the stream count for today, so we'll see what happens. Nike's attack and special attack rose. It's time to slash! They use Rain Dance. That's perfect. I love that. Ooh, I'm getting like a muscle twitch in my rib cage. That feels weird. It's the Palpitoad twitch. It's the palpitations from the Palpitoad. What's the weirdest place you guys have... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Palpitoad. Oh, you're hurting me. Okay, it's Athena time. Anyway, sorry Nike. What's the worst place you guys have ever gotten a muscle twitch? Only PG answers, please. I sometimes get muscle twitches like underneath my ribs, which feel very weird. Ribcage go burr. I'm gonna use a water type move myself since it's boosted by Rain Dance. He says on our body or our physical location. I mean, whatever you think applies. I had an eye twitch for 3 weeks and it was terrible. Oh, that's awful. That is really unpleasant. Yeah, I know that eye twitches can be from being stressed, but like the thing that's ironic about that is that having an eye twitch will make you be stressed out, so it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Twitch begets twitch begets twitch. Probably stress, says Fee. Got one for weeks when I worked at COVID stuff, says Fee. Ugh. My eyelids, various fingers. Hi, Boulder! I'm kind of winning. Twitch.tv, says Fee. We were talking about you earlier and I don't remember why. It was something good though. I got Substitute. Other than that, I can't really remember. I guess my body is always twitching everywhere. Make sure you're having enough potassium, Togemus. Okay. I think we can leave. Wait, no. No! No! Wait, no. Dang it. Dang it! No. I think I screwed this up. Ah, Twist Mountain is so twisty. All my fun answers are PG, says Tux. Hi, Boulder. Welcome back from work. I've had random spasms in my arm. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank God. It's Sharon and Plasma. And there's just a single cone blocking this exit. Oh, this game is so stupid. Okay, Sharon, let's go. Let's fight. Huh, pretty strong, but you're only strong as your trainers are controlling Pokemon. So if you want to set Pokemon free, if that's what you want, you should start with your own. But taking people's Pokemon by force is not right. That's not real strength. The cone of shame. Couldn't you just move the cone? Hey, there you are. We found the thing we were looking for. We should head for the tower now. Get this. Team Plasma's obtained the power to change the world and end people's control over Pokemon, so chew on that, nerd. That's right, we must use force in order to right the wrongs of the world. If anyone ever says that to you, run. Let's gather around our king, our Lord N. Bye. Those guys, I don't know what they found, but they go the extra mile to gain power and cause trouble. What a bothersome bunch. Bap, I'm gonna stay here for a while. I want to do a little think. That's not what he said. I want to think a little bit about what the champion asked me. What do I want to do with my power after I get strong, and why do I want to be strong in the first place? Good luck with that. Do we look like criminals? That's the worst you can't go here obstacle ever. Run toward them. I still prefer Cone over my Miltank dropped its contact lens. You can't catch Pokemon here. Do the plot now. Little I think. I want to think too. The people are dancing for no reason. Vap doesn't think big, she think little. It's Cedric! Hello, Vap. How is Sandile? This Sandile's really taken a shine to you. The Pokedex is important. That's why I haven't done it at all. But time spent having fun together is also important. Say, I just had a thought. Have you heard of Dragon Spiral Tower? No. I'm not surprised. You do live with your mom. Give this story a listen. Dragon Spiral Tower is said to be the Unova region's oldest building. It's the place where legendary Pokemon came to life, or where they remain in slumber, or something like that. I know it's just past Icarus City, but that's all I know about it. That's all anyone knows, because no one's ever gone inside. My daughter has wanted to investigate for a long time. Why hasn't she? Who knows? Too old for adventuring. Away I go to have a look at Dragon Spiral Tower. Sharon can have a little thought as a treat. You smell like you live with your mom. Icarus City. Sky, glittering with flowers of snow. So I really do love the music here. Icarus City is one of my favorites. And check it out! We can do a little ice glide. Nyom. 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 But there are items we cannot pick up due to them being in ice, which is annoying. But there are also areas we can access just because it's winter, so it kind of works out. And we got a big mushroom. They spelled Icarus wrong. Is it pronounced Icarus? I don't know how to say it. I don't think it's pronounced Icarus, but I wasn't willing to just wing it on that pronunciation. There's a rocket grunt around here. Yes, I believe he's right here in this house, actually. Today we're dancing for no reason. Someday we'll disappear for no reason. Alright, let's, My dad used to have a cool job in a faraway region. That's a nice way of saying he was a gangster. Welcome! I have a lot of souvenirs my sweetie's old coworker gave me. I don't mind giving you one. And we got a Rage candy bar. That's cute. Little reference to Gen 2. I've heard the Rage candy bar is the favorite of my sweetie's old coworker. And this is your sweetie. Oh, member of Team Rocket I was, long time gone. But Team Rocket bye-bye a go-go. I and my region went home. Make new Team Rocket I did, so myself I pledged. But now married I am. No, but now I married am. Now for Team Rocket there is no time by me, but happy family is. Big hooray. Azusa says, Konnichiwa, yo! Are you overflowing with Genki? I need to go lie down. I'm not overflowing with Genki. The only thing I'm overflowing with right now is sniffles. It's time for this week's highly anticipated Kukan talk. This is today's phrase, your Pokemon's cute. This is a phrase you want to try out, so what's the right way to say it? Kawaii Pokemon dane! With this you can flatter that person you like. Yatta! These TV programs are great. Trading Pokemon internationally is sure great. Teehee, be sure to watch again. Hello, Mina! It's time for Kukan Talk! Another day, another step closer to mastering global communication. Recently, on the way back from the musical, someone said this to me. Your Pokemon looks different. Kawata Pokemon dane! I thought it could be a joke, but when I looked at Sandile, Bikuri was still wearing props from the musical. I forgot to take them off. Oops, that would look strange. Hi, that's it for today. Mata aimasho. See you. I am loving this bit. Let me catch up on the chat here. Is this guy Yoda? There was one grunt who didn't get a memo about Team Rocket disbanding. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Weeb Speak. These programs are not Daijoubu! Do we still say Weeb in 2021? At least the show isn't following you around. Why did I ever never watch the TV in this game? Konnichi, hello! I'm gonna start opening up the stream with that. It's Kokon Talk, which gives you great tips for talking in Japanese. Today's phrase is this. What was that about? That's something you spout out without thinking when something unexpected happens. This is how you say it in Japanese. Nanda tedayo! Just like in Naruto. Nanda tendayo. The point is your expression. If you say this while making an expression that says, what? Iyo. Well, that's it for today. Wataraishu. Mina, konnichiwa. In today's Kokon Talk, we're gonna teach you an aggressive way to proclaim. We're gonna teach you an aggressive way to proclaim your future victory. I'm gonna win! Katsuzo! What's important is to emphasize the zo, be aggressive, and show where you stand. For example, saying it through clenched teeth would be really cool. You might not even have to battle, just declare victory like that and your opponent might get scared and run away. That's it for today, let's meet again, Jane! Okay, when something unexpected happens, like when someone says you're full of Genki. An aggressive way to be. Alright everyone, it's 2:41. I should have wrapped up the stream like 10 minutes ago. Let me just read one more and then we're gonna call it good. Also, recently I met an Utsukishi woman at a party. The second I saw her, I thought I'd seen her before somewhere, but I couldn't remember her name. In this situation, I went up to her and I said this. Dokoko de ata koto aruke? It means, have we met somewhere? And what do you think she said to me? What? I work with you every day. You're not serious, right? Yeah, it was an all prettied up Asusa. Shimata! So that's it for today's Kokon Talk. I sure hope Asusa will start talking to me again soon. Boulder says to declare if you want a battle, just say Anata wa sudendi shinde imasu to your opponent. Anyway, thanks so much for coming, everybody. It's been great. I'm doing a special stream on Sunday. We're going to be redesigning the cast of VAP comics as non-copyrighted critters. So I hope to see you then. It's going to be at 6:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's it. So, oh, Blue Bandana Jake. Perfect. Thank you so much. I love Blue Bandana Jake. Let's go ahead and raid Blue Bandana Jake, and the raid message will be, oh gosh, what was the Genki thing that... Full of Genki. That'll be the raid message. So thanks so much for coming, everybody. Blue Bandana Jake. There we go. And we'll head right on over there. Blue Bandana Jake makes really cool animations, so you're definitely going to want to hang out for a minute and say hello to them. Thank you for coming, everyone, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye! Oops. Oh gosh. Almost. Give me 1 second. There we go. I should be now. It is very hot.